Today is March 2nd, 2025 at 1:27 p.m. This is what a new stain has appeared on the ceiling and the kitchen. This is a new stain today. Last night was a different stain, like right there, the one I told you that looked like a foot. Now all that around it has accumulated. And it's dripping too. Water is dripping. I don't know if y'all can see it, but water is dripping. Is a little dot right there. That's a water stain. Like that's water is coming down from there. It's dripping from there. Yeah. Echo. What's today's date?
Today is Sunday, March 2nd.
2025. Echo. Echo. What's the time?
It's 1:28 p.m.
Yep. So y'all know that it's not AI or this is fabricated or I'm pretending. The device said what the time was. The device said what the date was. So it's March 2nd, 2025. I'm documenting all of this. So if anything pop off, the landlord, the manager can't say nothing that, this is not our problem. We are on the first floor. This is coming from the second floor. We have nothing to do with this. This is the problem they're causing us. The first floor apartment is not the problem. It'd be the second and the third floor that causes the problem. Like when our kitchen sink overflowed, the water came up out the sink because it was coming down from the third floor, backing up into our sink. And now from the second floor, this is happening. See this? This is bad. Look at that ceiling right there. Look at that right there. That don't make no sense. How am I supposed to make this home my house a home when it's looking like this? And then the landlord and the building manager is not doing nothing. My landlord had the audacity to say, make your house a home. I can't do that when it's looking like this. When my house is looking like this. How can I make my house a home looking like this? Come on now. Are you serious? How can I do that? And I grew up, living in, like my mom keeping up the place, with, making it look nice and cozy and stuff. How can so I already know how to make a house a home, but not like this, when things is happening like this, when water is coming up or out the sink over the floor, flooding the kitchen floor and flooding the cabinet and making it rotted and all that stuff. How can I make a house a home like this? I'm mad she fixed her face to say that. How can I make a house a home? How can I make this place a home when it's like this? Nothing wants to get work. No repairs want to get done. Look at this. The first floor is not the problem. It's the second and third floor that causes the first floor problems. This is ridiculous. And they want rent, and rent don't go nowhere towards repairing this apartment. Don't get me started on all the things that need to be repaired in this house. Don't get me started. Next month will be 9 months. April, 9 years. Sorry, 9 months. Next month will be 9 years we've been living in this apartment. And the things that needed to be done back then when we moved in has not been repaired yet. For example, I'm standing in this kitchen and I'm feeling a draft hitting my back. I'm standing right here in the kitchen and I'm feeling a draft behind me. That been going on since April 2016 when we moved in here. Like my back was facing this way, and I felt a draft. Look, I still haven't got my stand back in the kitchen yet. And how am I supposed to make a house a home if I want to fix things up, and then the water in the sink would back up again, and flood the floor and mess up all my nice stuff that I wanted to get. I wanted to get nice rugs right there. I wanted to get I wanted to get I wanted to fix this place up nice. But every time I attempt to do it, we have like a rain shower in the living room. a rain shower, you know? And if I get like carpet on the floor, that'll mess that up, you know? But yeah, I'm doing this video for this new issue right here. I'm going to take a picture of this and I'm going to send this to the building manager because this is ridiculous. This should not be like this. I don't think the landlord knows what's going on. But if I had her number, I would be sending her pictures like this. I'm documenting all of this in case, because you know people be funny. They switch up and be like, oh, I'm going to take you to court. I'm going to take you to court. Look at this mess. Look at this. My son has never been able to sleep in his room. And because his room is like a walk-in freezer in the supermarkets in the wintertime. Come on now. And look at this, look at this. Look at this ceiling. I mean, come on now. I love pretty things. I like beautiful things. I like my place to look nice. How can it look nice when things like this is happening? Look at this. It's March 2nd, 2025. And the landlord and the building manager have not been in here since January 2025 to do nothing. Oh, and let me tell you something. Don't mind my food there. This plug right here is for the stove. This right here for the oven. It has its own, this appliance right here has its own outlet back there. Why did the building manager plug it into here? It has its own outlet back there. Let me see if I can see it. Let me see. I don't think I can see it. But yeah, it's an outlet back there somewhere. Yeah. You know, ooh, I'm starting to see something now. It's an outlet back here specifically for this appliance, for this, stove right here, oven and stove. Now, this is taken up for my other appliances when I want to plug things up. Now I got to unplug this thing just so I can make room to plug something else up. This right here don't belong here. It belongs behind the stove. And then another thing, it was a thing for the oven to come on, and he put that thing on backwards. It's a piece you're supposed to put for the oven to come on. He put that on backwards. Thank God my husband saw it and switched it to the where it needs to be, because he could have blew us up in here. Sorry, my bad. He could have, caused an explosion. And then with the sink, he put where the cold water's supposed to be is now hot. It took me how many years to get which side is cold and which side is hot. Now I gotta remember a new. It's like when he come in here and do something, my husband have to come behind him and fix it. That's not my husband's job. Just hire professionals. That's all you have to do.